Beneath the placid surface of America's most beautiful lakes lies a hidden history, a world of forgotten towns sacrificed for progress, their streets, homes, and memories now silent beneath billions of gallons of water. This is the story of a choice made in the 20th century. A young, ambitious nation needed power, water, and control over its mighty rivers. The solution was monumental, the Great American Dam era. Projects like the Hoover Dam and the Tennessee Valley Authority promised to tame nature, electrify the country, and create prosperity. But this progress came at a cost, and that cost was paid by the people living in the valleys destined to become reservoirs. Consider the town of Kennett, California. In the early 1900s, it was a bustling copper mining town, the largest in its county, but it stood in the path of the colossal Shasta Dam. Residents were given a choice: accept a government buyout and move, or watch the water rise. They packed their lives, dismantled their homes, and left a ghost town behind. As the waters of Shasta Lake swelled in 1944, they swallowed Kennett whole, submerging a generation of history. During severe droughts, its ghostly foundations sometimes breach the surface, a skeletal reminder of the life that was. Further east, in Tennessee, the creation of Norris Lake required the dissolution of over a dozen communities, including the town of Loyston. The Tennessee Valley Authority, a beacon of New Deal progress, needed the land for its first major dam. Over 3,000 families were displaced. But the most haunting task was yet to come. To clear the valley, workers had to exhume and relocate over 5,000 graves. Caskets were unearthed from family plots and old churchyards, moving the dead to make way for the living. The ghosts of Loyston aren't just folklore, they are the literal ancestors whose final resting places were uprooted and moved to higher ground. But no story of a drowned town is as dark or as chilling as that of Oscarville, Georgia. Before it was a lake bed, this was a thriving, predominantly black farming community. In 1912, a wave of horrific racial violence erupted, forcing over 1,000 black residents to flee their homes and abandon their land. For decades, the area remained scarred and largely empty. Then, in the 1950s, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers chose this very valley to create Lake Lanier, a reservoir to supply water for Atlanta. The lake didn't just drown a town, it submerged a site of profound tragedy and injustice. Today, Lake Lanier is known for its staggering number of accidents and mysterious deaths, leading many to believe it's cursed. Divers report seeing shadowy figures, and boaters speak of an unnatural pull from below. The land was taken by violence first, and then by water, and some say the spirits of Oscarville, never having found peace, still linger in the murky depths. These submerged worlds are more than just historical footnotes. They are monuments to communities erased from the map. They represent a recurring theme in American history: the displacement of the few for the perceived benefit of the many. The cost of our modern comforts, the light from our lamps, the water from our taps, is sometimes a history we cannot see, buried under the calm, reflective surface of the water. So the next time you stand by the shore of a vast man-made lake, remember what might lie beneath your feet. It's not just mud and rock, but the foundations of homes, the paths of old roads, and the echoes of a life that was. These are America's drowned towns, and their ghosts are the memories that refuse to be forgotten.